watching Gov's Radio. This is where you go if you want to see something or if you want to hear something funny. Coming up in just a couple minutes. This is a joke I told. What? I'm not on Gov Radio? Call the police. Call my agent. Hi, I'm Danny Bonaducci, and you are watching Gov's Radio.
Tony, welcome to Gov.
Hey, Joe, how are you?
I gotta pat you down though, pal.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
Got anything on you? Anything I should know?
I got nothing.
Anything weird going on?
What?
Alright, you go in, Tony. Good.
Thanks, Joe. Appreciate it. Thanks.
Hi, I'm Tom Kelly of The Tom Kelly Show. Yes, this is not the only time I've gotten on my knees in the back room of a comedy club.
The Knock 'em Dead Comedy Radio Show is also brought to you by Two Eagles Auto Body. For more than 25 years, Two Eagles Auto Body has been the leader in auto body repairs and customer satisfaction on Long Island. Two Eagles Auto Body handles every type of auto repair, from custom applications and restorations to repairs involving insurance claims. Give Two Eagles Auto Body a call and please ask for John Rossi at 516-328-2527. That's 516-328-2527.
Hey, how do you say there, people? It's Johnny Brennan, creator of the Jerky Boys, also of Fox TV's Family Guy fame. I just want to let you know you're listening to Tony on the Knock 'em Dead radio show. They're gonna keep knocking 'em dead, so keep listening, you wacky sons of bitch. Right there. Over and out there, sweet Charlie.
Long time no see, man. Hey, man, I miss you guys, man, at Knock 'em Dead Comedy Radio.
Hey Tony, you're not funny, and you probably shit yourself a lot, and you're no fun to be with, and you don't make that much money, and you're not going anywhere in show business, and I hope you get hit by a bus.
Let's give a big shout out to Tony Walker.
Tony Walker, who's a friend of mine.
Tony Walker!
Tony Walker! Tony Walker, everybody. Stand up, Tony. Where are you? Tony Walker! Thank you so much, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, Tony Walker. Our favorite. We love you.
Knock 'em dead. Comedy show.
Let's give a big shout out to Tony Walker.
Sorry, wasn't ready for you. Sorry. Here we are. Here we go. Hi, everybody. It is Tuesday. Thanks for joining us here on the Knock 'em Dead Comedy Show. We are coming at you live from the legendary Governor's Comedy Club in Levittown. We're on, of course, Gov's Comedy Club Podcast, the YouTube channel, the Facebook page. Please follow the Facebook page. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel. And subscribe and share and do all that stuff that everybody does on social media. We are not Good Times, Bad Times. This is the Knock 'em Dead Comedy Show. We're having some technical issues, so I have to use, so it says Good Times, Bad Times, but it's the Knock 'em Dead Comedy Show. And, so thanks for joining us. It's Tuesday Trivia, which we're going to get to in a little while. Hope you guys are ready. John Rusiello is already commenting. He says, I'm here. Good to know. You're here. I'm here. You're there. And Rob is here.
Hello.
Rob
Again.
is here.
Been a while.
It has been a while. We've missed you. Rob is in the process of buying houses and going crazy and
making moves.
You're a mover and a shaker.
Exactly.
You all right?
I'm fine.
It's a lot, man. It's a lot.
That is.
Freaking John Rusiello, who lives in Florida, you could buy a house in Florida, and like 3 weeks later, you're done. Like your brother, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're so
Where here, it's like
less expensive.
It's
there.
insane.
Yep.
Yeah, expensive and paperwork and red tape and craziness and expensive and craziness and red tape and expensive and crazy. Doing well otherwise?
Yes.
It's exciting.
Pretty good.
It's exciting.
Yeah, no, it is. It's a whole new journey. So looking forward to it. And it's been a long time in the making.
And you're what, 56?
57 channels and nothing on.
Oh, my goodness. And this is your first house, isn't it?
Yes, believe it or not.
Wow.
Yeah.
Good for you,
Yeah,
man.
Thank you.
Absolutely. I'm happy for you. You going to have sleepovers and stuff? I can come over?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Extra rooms, extra bathrooms, everything.
Extra
Three-car garage.
3-car garage?
Yeah, not just one, but 3.
Oh, look at you.
Fancy.
Ooh. How many bathrooms?
3.
3 bathrooms?
One for me, one for her, one for you.
Nice.
You make a mess, right?
Of course. Mary's there as well. Mary watching all the way from England. Happy Tuesday.
Oh,
Well,
awesome.
same to you, Mary. Happy Tuesday to you. Well, so what time is it in England right now? It's what, like 4 o'clock? 3 o'clock?
It should be 5 hours ahead, I think.
Yeah, so I think it's 4
4
o'clock over there. Very nice. Very nice. All right, so what do we got going on here today? We're gonna do a little. We got Tuesday trivia coming soon, and we're gonna do a little name that tune. Is that what's happening?
The old stems are coming back.
Stems.
It's been a while.
It has been a while, and I enjoy. Well, of course I enjoy when you're here, but I enjoyed doing some name that tune with you and hanging out with you. When was the last time I saw you? The Sopranos thing? No.
Yes, that was in
February.
March. I think February. Yeah.
Holy
been a while.
moly, that's bad.
Life happens. I know it's bad, but we're back.
We are back, and we have great news today.
We do.
Yes, the big news that is shaking things up.
Shaking the world.
Angel Hernandez gone.
Oh, the umpire.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Effective immediately, he has retired.
Oh, I did not know that.
Oh yeah. Finally.
Breaking news.
Get lost. For all you baseball fans out there, Angel Hernandez was driving everybody crazy. Everybody. Worst umpire ever?
I mean, from what I've heard and seen, it sounded pretty bad.
Yeah.
There was actually a funny meme I saw where it was like a text between two people, and it kept saying, Angel Hernandez, missed call. Angel Hernandez, missed call.
Yes.
So like someone was calling. It's actually pretty good.
That's fantastic. My favorite video with him is it goes back to, it's got to be mid-90s, the football player. You know at Wrigley Field they always have different people sing the national Take Me Out to the Ball Game. Yep. I forget the guy's name, but they had a guy who played for the Chicago Bulls. And before he starts singing, 'cause apparently there was like the umpire, Angel Hernandez, made a call that affected the game. So he's like, yeah, before I sing, I just want to shout out that dopey umpire down there. The place erupts.
Wow.
And you see Angel Hernandez look up, and you see him, he mouths himself. He goes, son of a bitch. The guy sings "Take Me Out to the Ball
Didn't know
Game."
that.
Angel Hernandez then walks to the Cubs dugout, has the guy thrown out.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Oh, this guy, Angel Hernandez.
I did not know all that.
He's a moron. 62 years old, Angel Hernandez. Reached a settlement to leave Major League Baseball. Leave after umpiring thousands of games since his debut in 1991. He worked his last game May 9th. And yeah, I mean, this moron sued Major League Baseball in 2017 because he hadn't done any World Series since 2005.
Oh.
So he sued Major League Baseball claiming that it was racial because he's Hernandez. I think he's Mexican, I believe. So he sued Major League Baseball racial discrimination. The lawsuit was thrown out by a district court judge. And of course he appealed. And then just last year, they again threw it out. The appeal was thrown out as well.
Oh, wow.
In a 2018 playoff game, he had 3 calls reversed by replay in the first 4 innings.
Not good.
No. He hasn't done a World Series since 2005. So in his statement, he's glad he got to fulfill his dream of being a Major League umpire. Needless to say, there have been many positive changes in the game of baseball since I first entered the profession. This includes the expansion and promotion of minorities. I am proud that I was able to be an active participant in that goal while being a Major League umpire. How did you reach that goal, Angel? You sued and you lost. So, all right, well, he's out, and we're thrilled. This is a great day for baseball. Finally, something in the right direction. So, so there you go.
Nice. Thanks for the update.
I figured you'd be happy as a Yankee fan. You're wearing the Yankee hat.
Exactly. London. For our London fans out there.
Oh, is that what that is? Oh, no, it's the other side. It's the other side.
Yeah.
Oh, the London series.
Yeah,
Fair
that was
enough.
actually fun.
What, you went?
No, I watched it. It was just it was a really thrilling game. It was just nice to see.
Who's going? I think the Mets going in this
There's
year?
another team going. Yeah, I don't remember. I don't know if it's England or Japan. I don't remember.
I think it's England, but yeah, I'm not. You guys know any of you guys know? Mary, you're in England. Who's coming? Who's coming from here to play baseball over there? And Mary, what do you know over there? Is it has it caught on at all? Is baseball catching on at all? Elio keeps telling me whenever he comes here that he wants to go to a baseball game, and we just haven't been able to work it out.
He's never seen one.
No, he's never seen one. When he came with his father a few years ago, he really wanted his father to see one, but the Yankees had a big series that weekend. I forget who, but it was all sold out. Plus, getting to Yankee Stadium is a pain in the ass. I know. That stadium is a pain in the ass.
I've had my car broken into at one of those parking lots. Me and Roger went to a game. He got, primo tickets, everything.
Of course.
Come out after the game. Oh, great game. It was fun. Excellent seats in the what do they call the booths? The luxury boxes, whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Come out, and my car, the window was crashed, and all they took out was the car stereo.
That's all they took?
Yeah, that's all they took. Car stereo.
Wow.
Luckily, I was able to drive home. I looked under the hood, make sure there's nothing weird going on. Everything was fine, but yeah, they just took the car stereo.
What was smashed? The windshield or the driver's side?
It was the passenger side.
So you just had to drive home with the
Roger was
window.
on the other side with the window, yeah. Luckily, it was nice weather.
Oh, my mother chimed in. She said, yes, the Mets are going to England this year.
There you go. Hello, Mrs. Walker.
What's that?
Hello, Mrs. Walker.
Yeah, hi, Mom. Do you know when they're going? Oh, that'll be the next text. So that's that sucks. Or at least they only got the stereo, I guess. Yeah, that sucks. Did you hear about that? I talked about it yesterday quickly. Did you hear about that actor?
General Hospital?
Yeah, General Hospital guy.
I read a line of it, but I don't know what happened.
He was working. I don't know if it was a shoot or whatever he was doing, but he got out of work at 3 a.m. Him and one or two coworkers were walking, and he sees some guys around his car. He thought for some reason his car was getting towed. So he runs ahead of his friends, but his friends see this. He goes up to them to tell them, hey, I'm here, let me have my car. But they weren't towing it, they were robbing him. Wow. They were getting his catalytic converter. So as soon as he gets there, these guys turn, they see him, pow, right in the face.
Oh, wow.
and killed him.
I didn't know that's how it would happen.
Yeah. 37 years old. All for a catalytic converter. And they got away. They're still
A friend of mine from work, that's a big thing now. People are taking those.
catalytic converters, yep. All over the place.
Yep.
It's nuts.
Crazy.
Any Plagianos, the passenger side, that was really courteous of them.
Yeah, exactly.
They're polite robbers. John Rusiello, do you remember John McSherry? Oh, yes, I do. Do you remember that?
No.
I want to say 1995, was that, John? I'm a big baseball guy, so it might be 95. John McSherry was an umpire, but he was huge. He was a big man. And he had some issues on the field once in a while. If it was really hot, he was just a mess. So he had some health issues. It was opening day, for whatever year this was. It was Chicago Cubs versus Cincinnati Reds. She's not sure when the Mets are going to England. Hi, Rob. Okay. And it was, opening day. And it was early in the game. I don't recall what inning, but it was early in the game. And John McSherry, this big man, he was umpiring home plate. And a couple, some pitches came in. He's making the calls. All of a sudden, he calls timeout. And you see him just kind of like he takes his mask off, and he looks all sweaty.
Oh, I think
and he kind of does one of these, and he turns around. He starts to walk towards, to leave the exit, an exit gate, and he signals for somebody, to come over. I don't know who he's signaling, but then sure enough, all of a sudden he stiffens up, and goes down, died on the spot. Oh
really?
Yeah, right there on the field.
Wow.
And then you see them like they're doing the chest compressions. Players in both dugouts are crying, and I mean I've never heard a stadium so quiet. It's if you want to watch something a little dark, it's on YouTube.
Really?
Yeah, and it's and then they they postponed the game after that. They didn't do the game that day. But that was terrible, man. I remember. And I do remember it on the news because I've been a baseball nut pretty much my whole life. I remember seeing it on ESPN that night too, man.
That's crazy.
Oh, awful.
Oh yeah, Mets and Phillies.
Mets and Phillies.
June 8th and 9th in London. The London Series 2024.
June 8th and 9th, huh? I wish I knew that. I would have.
Should get a hat, collectible hat.
I should get a How would you pay for that collectible hat?
It wasn't that bad. I think it was like $25, like a
that's not
regular
bad.
price from MLB.com.
I should tell Elio to go. And he's playing the Phillies, which my buddy Carl Wooden, who lives in Philly, me and him bet each other all the time on Mets and Phillies. And sometimes before COVID, every year we'd leapfrog. I'd go to Philly to watch a Philly Met game with him, or he would come here to watch a Philly Met game here with me. So we gotta pick that back up. But sure enough, I lost money last month when the Mets were killed by his Phillies. 1996 that was. Okay. Great friend of mine, may he rest in peace. What? You knew John McSherry? John, how come every time we talk about somebody, you knew them? What the?
Big surprise comes up.
He knew Chaz Palminteri. He knew Abe Lincoln. He knew everybody. Did you really knew John McSherry? Wow, that's crazy. Wow. All right, so we have not seen each other since March.
Yep.
So I heard they might start building a wall around some baseball stadiums. What?
Get it? Mexico.
Not even in a general hospital can save that guy. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. This is the first time I'm seeing you since they put Let It Be back out.
Exactly, yeah.
What'd you think?
It was good, actually. It was good. I love the quality of it.
Yeah.
It was great to see it as I remember it. But looking back on it, and you probably feel the same way, is when you're watching it, after seeing Get Back, which is more of a real documentary.
Yes.
Let It Be is all over the place. They're in Twickenham Studios. All of a sudden, they're in Savile Row. Then all of a sudden, they're on the rooftops. Like, you don't know who the characters are. You don't know who Mal Evans is. You don't know who Neil Espinal is. There's no title cards for the director, Michael Lindsay Hall. Like, you don't know anything. And it's different seeing it, but I still loved it because the music was just like great, like nonstop, all the cover versions and everything. And I don't know, overall, I think I liked it a lot. I think it was very good. It wasn't as dark as I remember it, but,
Right.
We've had so many bootlegs of that. Laserdisc, VHS, bad DVD copies. It was nice to see something clear, and even the sound, like in the beginning when George is doing the thing with the microphone.
He's getting
You
electrocuted.
hear him curse. You never heard
Yes.
that. I never heard that
I've
before.
never heard that before
And
either.
all these little things here and there. It was, I enjoyed it a lot.
There was only watching it on bootleg all these years. This is, and I did touch upon it in one of these shows, but Let It Be, the movie Let It Be by the Beatles came out on Disney early May, and this was the first time it's commercially available in probably
50 years.
Yeah,
pretty much.
And it's all cleaned up and stuff. So watching it on bootleg all these years, I've only heard one curse in the bootleg versions. Where now watching it on Disney, I heard there's three
Oh,
or
really?
four.
I didn't know
yeah.
3. Wow.
Yeah, and but yeah, I agree. I like of course, liked how it's cleaned up. I like the audio, but I'm a fan of this old fashioned without the title cards. I like if you just listen closely and listen to what they're saying and doing, you can follow along. Like,
if you're a Beatle fan, you know, but when this Billy
Well,
Preston
yes.
comes in, if you don't know the Beatles,
yeah,
you're
he
like,
was just
who
all of a
is that?
sudden.
All of
yeah,
a sudden, he's just
he's
there.
Just there.
Like, there's no
Yes.
talking about bringing him in or anything.
You're right about that. Where in the Get Back documentary, I mean, you have 8.5 hours, so you have a lot more stuff to time to work with.
It's a documentary on a documentary. Is
Right.
really what Let It Be is.
Yes.
Let It Be is just a movie.
Right.
But I guess
Yeah,
if you
Get
were
Back
watching
is
it in
the-
the theaters at the time, you knew these characters. You knew who they were. Not all, but
But I to me, it's like it's almost dumbing it down now, where you have to have the voiceover of somebody saying, "Well, then we did this, and then this one said," like, no, just show us what's going on. In fact, yesterday I was talking because it was Memorial Day, and I've often on here when we talk about anything revolving soldiers or war or anything, I'm almost a little embarrassed to use this as my example, but Billy Joel, when he went to Russia in 1987, and they put out to me, I should even say to me, that was factually that was like the early stages of the Cold War ending, when they let Billy Joel go over there, and that documentary that they put out right after it, you see, that's where we all learned that they're just normal everyday slobs over there trying to survive in this crazy world like we are. Yeah. Most of them don't want to go to war. Most of them don't even know us. We don't know them. It's just elected officials that we're having blind faith in. And to me, that documentary was eye-opening. And then fast forward to maybe 10 years ago when they re-released that documentary, except this time there's all this interview current interview footage of Billy Joel and everybody that went with him to it. Well, when this happened, it was crazy, and then we said this, and we met this guy. Like, no, show me the footage. Yeah. Show me the footage of you meeting this guy, and let me just follow what's going on. To me, I don't want to be.
You don't be told.
Yeah, I don't want to be. Yeah. Not that I mind hearing, years later, hearing their take on it, but at the same time, like, no, I'd rather just watch what's happening, and I can follow along that way. Having said that, yes, I loved Get Back, but I've always loved the Let It Be movie too. Yeah. Frank and I always argue over it because Frank hates that movie.
Really?
Yeah, it's so dark, and they're breaking up, and it looks so eerie, and it wasn't really that bad. And Get Back, they're having fun. All right, but there's
there's a lot of fun in Let It Be. It's
you
just
watch
that
it, yes.
George Paul thing. That's the only argument thing.
Right.
Everything else they're talking about, they try to plan things out. They're having fun. They're doing Two of Us Fast, which is the only. It's not even in the Get Back movie. That's not even. I don't know if that was even in there. But
the Get Back movie, I didn't like how. It was cool to see them rehearsing and like the part where you see Paul writing Get Back.
Oh, incredible!
That blew me away. But there's so many 2-second snippets of them playing this, or 2-second snippets of this trying this. It was almost too much at times for me. Like, oh wait, what's that song? Oh no, they're playing. Where the movie Let It Be, they're not full songs, but at times they're close.
Yeah. Dig It goes on. It's
right where they cut it in the Get Back movie.
Yep.
But cursing fans are fucking ecstatic, says Andy Pajanos. I heard they might start. Oh, I read that one already. Okay. But it was good.
It was good.
I watched I think it was this past week or two.
Beach Boys one?
Yeah, the Beach Boys one.
I didn't see it yet.
I just watched
I heard
it.
mixed reviews on it, but I didn't see it yet.
Here's what I have. Here's my issue with this. So, did you watch the Bee Gees one that came out a year or two ago?
Yeah.
Okay. The Bee Gees one. this Beach Boys documentary. And there's a few, and of course I'm blanking out on them. I should have written them down.
There's a really good Bon Jovi one, actually. I don't know if you've seen that. It was very good.
It was very good.
It was very good.
Why did you watch that?
I like Bon Jovi. Not crazy about them, but the documentary was really good. I mean, I'll listen to them. I'm not a huge fan, but yeah, it was a very good documentary. It was like 4 hours, 3.5 hours.
I can't.
Three parts.
Yeah. I can barely do 4 minutes.
Really?
I hate his voice. He sounds worse than ever now.
Now it's bad.
But I never, even at his height.
Really?
I always thought he just sounded so nasally.
That's too funny.
We gotta hold on to what we
good.
got. It doesn't make a difference if we make it or not.
Wow. Let me get you a background to sing that.
I'll do some. I'll go to
karaoke.
We'll go to do some karaoke somewhere. I'll do it like that. I mean, I've told the story a million times on here. I actually worked with Elio one night at a benefit where Bon Jovi's drummer was there.
Tico Torres.
Good drummer, nice guy. One of the quietest people you'll ever meet in your life. But yeah, nice enough guy. But there are some songs of Bon Jovi that I like, but I just can't. His voice goes right through me. Richie Sambora, he doesn't care about playing good guitar. He just wants to be on camera. I can't. They both annoy me equally. So I just can't.
I did tell you the time I actually literally ran into Bon Jovi.
Physically ran into him.
No,
I don't recall ever hearing this.
It was at 1989, 90 Stevie Nicks concert.
Oh, I wish I'd run into her.
At PNC, Garden State Arts Center.
Okay.
And at the time, remember, she came out with the greatest hits, and it was a song called Sometimes It's a Bitch.
Yeah, Bon Jovi.
Written by Bon Jovi.
Yeah.
They wrote it together with, remember Billy Falcon?
Yes.
I think he actually wrote it with them.
I think I may have even seen Billy Falcon in concert.
I did. I saw him open for someone. I forgot.
Yeah.
Definitely seen him.
Yeah.
But I was, I had my fancy backstage passes because, back then I was, big shot back then.
Oh, we'll talk about that in a second.
Exactly. So I was back there and I'm like, I got to go to the bathroom. So I go to the bathroom. I finish. I turn around because I want to get back to the show. And who do I run into? Bam, Bon Jovi. And I'm like, oh, hi, John. Sorry, excuse me.
This was in the bathroom?
This was in the bathroom, yeah. Pretty funny. That's it. Just said hi. That was it. Nothing. Excuse me. Thanks, John.
Like he didn't say, oh, sorry about that.
No, he was just like, yeah, I'm sorry, whatever.
Oh, he did?
But it was just like a really quick 1, 2, 3 thing. But, I wasn't like a fan, like, oh my God, you're my favorite. Could you sign this when you're done going to the bathroom?
This girl that I know that used to perform at Knock 'em Dead, she was in the city. Well, this is the story that she told me anyway. She said she was walking through the city. This is, got to be, like 15 years ago, give or take. She said she was walking through the city, and she was looking at her phone or her beeper or whatever we had 15 years ago. Phones.
Well, the first iPhone was 2007. So
okay, so so this is like 12.
17. Yeah,
you're
right. Yeah.
So she's looking at her phone, and she's walking, and sure enough, she's not looking, so she bumps into somebody. That man was also looking at his phone, so they bumped right into each other, right? Like really, like almost face planted each other, but So she's sorry. And he, same thing. I'm sorry. I wasn't looking. I'm really sorry. And they, okay, excuse me. And they start, and then so now like it's starting to settle in. Like the whole, the scare of bump is now settling. She realized it was Robert De Niro.
Oh.
So she turns around to look. And sure enough, she went. She goes, again, I'm sorry, Bob. And she said he turned around and just kind of gave her away.
Oh, that's funny.
Like it sunk in what happened.
A literal bumping.
A literal bump into Robert De Niro.
That's funny.
I once was at Mulcahy's. Was I with you? Maybe I think I was with you. This is going back like 20 years ago. It was the first time I ever saw Big Shot.
Yes.
Do you remember this?
To, Mark Rivera.
Mark Rivera, who was Billy Joel's saxophone player. He's been for like 40 years now.
Forever.
And still going. But he was playing with Mike Del Giudice that night.
Yeah,
remember we were talking?
Yeah.
And I was walking backwards for some reason, and then I elbowed him right in the gut. And then when I realized I elbowed somebody, I turned. I'm really sorry. And there he is standing there, and he's he's just looking. He must have thought I was drunk or something.
Yeah.
He just kind of did one of these.
It's okay. Yeah, you're all right.
Like I'm not drunk.
That's another one that reminds me of is when I saw. You didn't come with. Did you come with me to McCartney at Webster Hall, the Buddy Holly tribute?
No.
I don't think you did.
No.
Christopher Reeve was there. It was I met him. It was very
Really?
interesting. And his wife, yeah. And another bathroom incident. It was I'm leaving the bathroom and Dion comes in.
Oh, wow.
And then Mark McGrath from
Sugar Ray?
Sugar Ray, yeah.
Wow. Did you even know who that was?
I knew who he was, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It was like late 90s probably.
Oh, that was right.
he
That's when they had those
90s,
hits,
yeah,
right?
There was a hit. And Dion was funny. Actually, I remember when Dion came out, I had him sign I had an index card or something like that. So
An index card.
And I actually have both of their autographs, yeah.
Why did you have an index card?
I don't know. I brought them because you never know. I might run into Paul or something and have him sign something.
You never know. You're
so it's
going
good to carry an index
walk
card.
into in the bathroom. Dion, actually, and I know this may sound funny, that guy still puts out some pretty good music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He has a new one from like recently or a year or so ago. I remember just seeing something.
Yeah. Did you watch the Paul Simon documentary? That was good.
No.
Oh, yeah. Do you like Paul Simon? You do.
I do, but
that was
Simon
good.
and Garfunkel better.
Oh, okay. Oh, so I didn't even get into my issues here. So the Beach Boys won, the Bee Gees won. There's a few others. They'll talk about their history. They talk about their height. They talk about the drug use, whatever issues they had. And then it in the Bee Gees case, they go up to Saturday Night Fever and Staying Alive, and then by the time they hit 1980, it's like the last 5 minutes is 1980 to current. That makes me nuts. And the Beach Boys one does it. They basically they didn't even go up to Dennis Wilson dying, which was 1983. They didn't even go to that.
They didn't talk about it?
No. They go up to this documentary is almost like it should almost be called the Brian Wilson story.
Is everyone participating in it? Like all the members that are alive now?
All the ones that are alive, yes.
Oh, so Brian Wilson's in it.
Yes. In fact, it's worth it just for that. The very end of the documentary, the five surviving Beach Boys, you see them together on a beach talking to each other. Actually, you see Brian sitting by himself, and then you see the other four come walking,
cool.
and they sit with him, and then they're sitting there talking. But you don't even hear what they're saying. It's like the music, like the dramatic music is playing as it fades out and stuff. But it was nice to see them all together, and it was definitely brand new. But yeah, they went. It was basically the Brian Wilson story. How he, became a fan of music. How he learned to play instruments. How he started writing all the songs. How he stopped touring with the band, and then he had all of his issues, and then he started coming out of it. And then it's over. And then as the credits are starting, then it says Dennis Wilson died in 1983. Carl Wilson died in 1998. I'm like, and they're playing Kokomo. But they don't even talk about Kokomo was
about that either?
No, that Kokomo was I think late 80s. They literally stopped around 1980.
That's not good. I did see that. I saw the trailer for it. I'm like, oh, it looks pretty good. But
yeah, I was excited about it. I thought that would be an interesting story because Brian Wilson basically lost his mind for many years.
Yeah.
Had drug issues. I mean, still to this day has issues, but was able to get him under control and have a comeback and put music out again. I saw him live once.
Never did. No.
I've seen the Beach Boys a million times, too many times. Whenever I go to the bathroom, I usually run into John, and for some reason, he's always with Scott. Ugh. All these bathroom encounters are so hot.
Oh, there's more.
Well, my story, I've told on here before, I was at a Met game once, and Mackie Sasser, who's a catcher for the Mets, he hit a monster home run. And then I was in the bathroom, and it was crowded. The bathroom had a lot of people in it. So, all the urinals were full, right next to each other. So one guy, so it's me, a guy, and another guy. So the guy in the middle turns to the guy to his left. I'm to the right. Turns the guy to his left, and he's like, quite a dinger.
Why, thank you.
I laughed. I was the first one, of course, to laugh. And they both looked at me, and then, you see both red shirts. So the three of us are peeing, holding our dicks, looking at each other and laughing.
That's funny.
Frank C. says, genius/insanity, slim line. Oh, you're talking about Brian Wilson. Yeah. Did you ever see that movie they made about him where John Cusack plays him? That was good.
Yeah.
I like that movie.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Love and Mercy? Is that what it was called?
Yes.
Yeah, that was a good one. The Paul Simon one I thought was pretty good. I liked it. And I liked his last album. Seven Psalms, it was called. Yeah, it's a
I
little
didn't hear it, no.
religious. It's very quiet. It's just him and a guitar. It's pretty cool. Did you see the Steve Martin documentary?
Started it. I saw like the first part of it or half of the first part. Pretty good. Pretty good.
Love Steve
I didn't
Martin.
see the whole thing, though.
Love Steve Martin. In fact, Andy does too. Steve Martin and Martin Short are coming to the Tillis Center.
Oh, wow.
I want to see. I'm curious. I wonder how much the tickets are for that. Did you ever see the
show?
Well, they had that series, but
Yeah.
before that, there was a special that they made of their, because they did a tour like they are
really?
now.
Yeah.
And they put it out, and it's hilarious. And yeah, that TV show they have is phenomenal. I love Only Murders in the Building.
Yeah, I watched, I think, the first season. That's another one I'm behind on.
Oh, I loved it. Let's see. Steve Martin, Martin Short. Let's see. Shop tickets. Saturday, October 19th. How many tickets do you want? Let's see. I'm just going to put 2. Ho! Look at that. EventTicketCenter.com. $339. $369. $370. $380. Oh, look at. Oh, we're going up. Look at that. $476. $502. Look at
You're
this.
still on side of the stage or behind.
Look at this. $1,169.
Are these resale or face value?
I don't know. I don't know. That's what makes me nuts.
Yeah. You don't know where you are when you're buying tickets anymore.
Right, and you can go to the official site and they'll send you to these ticket agents. My Lisa did that for me for Christmas. She went on the Met site. She wanted to get me opening day tickets. She hit, buy tickets, and it took her to StubHub. But she didn't know.
Yeah.
She didn't even realize. She bought a couple of tickets. Wasn't thinking, because I like to get the handicap seats. You have more room, and, I don't sit like a normal person does. So I said when she gave them to me for Christmas, I was like, I appreciate it. I said, but they're not handicap seats. So I was like, all right, I'm going to call the Mets to see if I can exchange them. And then she prints out the receipt, and that's when I see, I was like, it's StubHub. I'm like, oh, no. StubHub, forget it. You can't, to get in touch with somebody to try it, they make it so damn hard.
I can imagine.
So I ended up buying tickets. I called the Mets. They had some handicap seats available for opening day, so I bought them. And I'm like, all right, I'll just put these back on StubHub and resell them. But then you look on StubHub, I mean, there were hundreds, literally hundreds of tickets for opening day on StubHub. I'm like, it's opening day. Opening day sells out. This is an exciting game. What are all these tickets doing on StubHub? We never sold them. So we had to eat that money. Yeah, that sucked, man. So, I don't know if, so eventsticketcenter.com. I don't know if that's
affiliated with Tillis Center or no?
I don't know. But yeah, starting at the lowest ticket is $339. Sorry, Steve and Martin. I'll be home.
Be watching it on Netflix.
Yeah, I'll be watching Only Murders in the Building. Sons of bitches. All right. Andy got his tickets. Thanks for the heads up. You're welcome, pal. What did you pay? How much did you pay for them? Fremda, let's not forget the Simon and Garfunkel tribute band with Samuel Jackson called Simon and Motherfuckle. All right. All right. You got your laptop here?
Yeah.
We're going to do some Tuesday trivia in a little while. But before that, we're going to have a little fun. We're going to do a little Name That Tune with Bobby Knotts.
Oh, really? Oh, we're ready. I got to get ready. I thought we were doing something else. I'm ready. All right. You know the rules of the game, how it works, right?
I wish we had a third person here so they can hit the buttons and we can go against each other.
We did that last time when we had
Who?
Remember there was someone here? We did
We did?
The guy, he was sitting there, he had the longer hair, the comedian kid, younger guy.
He had the longer hair.
I don't remember his name. We did it once. It was you against him.
Oh, against him?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I want to go against you.
Oh, against me. Yeah, but I got to make these damn things.
A young comedian with longer hair.
Well, you were like wishing him well. He was...
Was he was moving?
No, he was getting ready to do shows and stuff like that. I don't remember his name.
Yeah, I'm drawing a blank.
All right.
It's weird. I could tell you with all the murder mysteries, like where they were, what happened at them, with this show, I
You can't remember. There's so many.
well, just like the audience, they don't remember. This show's not very memorable. So you're ready?
I think I'm ready. Yeah.
All right. How many do we have?
Probably 10 or less. I don't know.
Okay.
So I get a good amount. I always
Cool.
make them live on the spot if we run out of time. But let's start with this one. This is going to be, once again, how this works is these are music stems, which means they're individual tracks that you will hear. So you're not going to hear the whole song. In this case, you're going to hear just drums.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't get it, I'll add some more instruments. Sometimes you might hear a little bleed through, which is, I guess, cheating in a sense. But
That's all right.
I can't control that.
I can use all the help I can get.
So let's see if we get this one.
Okay. Yes. This is it Fly Away, Lenny Kravitz?
Very good.
I got that right?
Very good.
Nice.
Let's add a different drum in. Just a little snare. Pretty cool, huh?
Love Lenny Kravitz. Have you heard his new album?
Very good.
It's great.
To get away.
Sing it, Lenny.
I wanna fly away.
Yeah, yeah. Very good.
If he's touring with this new album, I need to see him.
I would go.
I have
would
never
go.
seen Lenny Kravitz.
I seen him, remember that one time for Tom Petty Full Moon Fever, 1989, 90. What year did that come out?
89, I believe. If I remember
He
right.
opened up for Tom Petty at Nassau Coliseum.
Jeez, but he had one album
And
out.
the one album out,
Let Love
it
Rule.
was good. He got a really good reception too.
That's a great album.
I would see him. He's very good. He still looks like he's like 30 years old.
He just last week he turned 60.
Yeah, crazy.
Yeah, he's
unbelievable.
Yeah, he's like staying in one place in time. He hasn't moved, and now he's got the dreadlocks again. So he looks like it's 1989 all over again. And he's banged Lisa Bonet. You know how many great women he must have had.
Oh, was he with? I don't know if great or not, but Madonna.
I think he was.
With Madonna.
He
too.
wrote that bad song with her, "Justify My Love."
Yeah.
He wrote that with her.
All right, ready for some more drums?
Ready.
All right. Here we go.
I know what this is. Wow. Wow.
She said, hold on to what we got. It doesn't.
That is a good bass line. Wow. Wow.
Listen to this. Pretty interesting.
What's that guy's name?
David Bryan.
David Bryan?
Yeah.
I heard him somewhere playing classical piano.
That's good.
Very good.
There you go. There's your boss Silly.
Halfway there.
Good thing I made that one. I pre-made that one for you. I didn't
Did
do
you
that
really?
now. I had that made for you. Yeah.
That's a weird coincidence.
I know, right?
Wow.
Okay. Wait, are you 2 for 2?
I am 2
You
for
are.
2.
All right.
Last time, I think I was like 1 for 10.
Here's a little bass. Come on.
I'm all about the bass.
Hold on.
Holding.
You can hear a little bleed, but don't listen to it.
I can't make it out anyway with the bleed. Oh, wait a minute. It's coming to me. Oh, shit. What is this? I know this bass line.
Oh, come on. Do you need another instrument?
It's the Stones.
Right.
Hope you guess my name. Sympathy for the Devil. Jeez, what the? Oh, that sounds cool.
So it was a time
Let's hear a little
for
Nick.
a change. Killed the Tsar and his ministers. Anastasia screaming.
Wait, you gotta hear it again.
I wrote when I saw it was a time for a change.
That was hilarious.
Killed the Tsar and his ministers.
No, what was it?
Anastasia screamed in vain.
Anastasia.
They're so bad, but they're so good.
They are. They just played.
Giant Stadium.
I thought it was City Field. Oh
No, Giant Stadium.
Oh, Giant Stadium. Okay.
It seemed like everybody I know went to it except for me.
You know, I still have never seen the Stones.
Never?
Never.
That's a
See,
sin,
like every
my friend.
classic rock band, I've never seen the Stones.
Have you ever seen the Allman Brothers?
No.
That's a regret of mine.
Not even solo anybody.
I'm mad I never saw them.
Yeah.
And I'm mad I never saw Rush. I'm not a big Rush guy. Like, I love all the greatest hits. I love what I've heard, but I'm not a crazy. But to see that live, I think I would have enjoyed that.
I saw, I think, Part Rush at
Rush.
Was it at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame where Yes went in and Geddy Lee and would they both perform or just Geddy? No, Geddy Lee played Chris Squire, I think.
Yeah, Geddy Lee
part or
played the
something
bass
like
on
that.
one of the. You were there for that?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I think me and Roger went. That was the one with Jeff Lynne, I think. Was it the ELO one, maybe?
Was that it was the same one?
Yeah.
We saw. Now we went to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame induction where they inducted Hall & Oates, which you may
we
never see
were.
that again.
Oh, that's right.
Remember they sucked that night. Remember?
Yeah.
And Kiss was there, but they didn't play. But we saw the 4 original members.
Exactly.
And then we saw the E Street Band give like a 3-hour
David
thank you
Sanchez
speech.
with at least a 30-minute.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I
speech.
think it was
At least 30
35 to be
minutes.
exact. Yeah. Remember we were booing.
That show ended so late.
but we saw Dave Grohl in Nirvana.
That was good.
That was awesome. Joan Jett.
That was amazing.
That was fantastic. That was like, you'll never see that again.
No.
That was great.
And then they played that night. They played a small club in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Like the same, all of them. That would have been pretty cool too. But
True.
Rock and Roll Hall of Fame was something else.
That was a great night. And of course, Bruce and the E Street Band and Peter Gabriel too that night. He opened the show.
Oh, yeah.
But he got inducted that night too. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the only time I've seen Peter Gabriel.
Wow.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Wow.
All right, you ready for another?
Let me see. Rush was awesome. Saw the Time Machine tour,
wow.
says Frank. Okay. Frank, are you playing along here? Are you guessing these? This guy, Frank, he is the drummer, and I think the band leader it's called Seconds Out, a Genesis tribute band.
Oh, okay.
They were in here a couple weeks ago. Good guys, and the band is great.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Okay.
Here we go.
Next.
Little bass line for you.
Got it.
You might need another instrument.
Yeah, I'm not.
How about a cymbal? I'll give you a cymbal.
A cymbal.
I'll give you one
All right.
cymbal.
All right, wait a minute.
I'll get rid of that cymbal because it's giving away too much. I'll give you a snare. Oh man, you get stumped again.
Yeah.
I'll give you a bass drum.
Oh, all right, hang on. Yeah.
All right, you're gonna have to just get. I'll give you more instruments because this is a tough one. You're missing the vital part, the guitar. That's what's messing you up. As soon as the guitar comes in, you know it.
Oh, wait a minute. It's not the Pretenders, is it?
No. Here it comes. Ready?
Ah. Yep.
Oh, you got it.
Who got it? Somebody got it? Oh, oh, very nice, Frank.
Good job.
Nice.
Doesn't wanna make it cry or
Yep.
sing.
Great song.
Yes, then an old guitar is all
He
can
can.
afford. When he gets up under the lights to play his thing.
It's so cool to hear that,
It
isn't
is
it?
cool
It's
to
like
hear that.
you hear the song so many.
Did you hear his
so
new
many
song?
years. Yeah, it was a.
It's him and 60 other
the
famous
big tribute
musicians.
with Jeff Beck and everything.
Yeah, it's the last thing Jeff Beck recorded, yeah.
Yep.
But Roger and Pete from The Who on it. Ringo and his son are playing drums.
The video's cool because it tells you who's playing
playing
the guitar. Instead of just like you hear these tributes, you're like,
Right.
who's who? Like when the Under a Raging Moon came out.
Yeah, you had to guess.
You got to like read the liner notes and like match it up. You're like, is that from this or that? And I forgot
Right.
that Zach Starkey was on that
Yes.
with Ringo.
No, Ringo's not on that.
I thought it was both.
No,
of them back
Ringo and
forth.
Zach are on Sun City.
Oh, Sun City. Okay.
Yeah. But Zach is on Under a Raging Moon.
You're right.
Roger Taylor from Queen, your band, he's on that.
Oh, that's right. He is.
And I think Stuart
And
Copeland.
Alex and the Rush drummer.
Oh, is he Neil Peart's on that?
I think Neil Peart is, isn't he? Possibly.
I'm going to say no, but I don't know for sure.
Look it up.
All right.
All right. What do we got here? We got looks like some drums.
Yeah, give us drums again, because Frank is the drummer for the Genesis band. He says, I know my drums. That's how he got Sultans of Swing. I like that drum sound, whatever it is.
All right, might have to give you a little.
Yeah, I'm drawing a
extra.
complete blank on that.
Little bass. You definitely know the song, but it's tough hearing it like this.
Yeah.
I'll give you another drum.
All right.
That's a good one.
Okay.
All right, you're gonna have to add more instruments. Trying to think what I can give you that won't give it away. Need more?
I feel like I do know it, but
all right, guitar or keyboards?
Keyboard.
Just keyboards.
Is Keep On Loving You?
Yeah.
REO Speedwagon? What the hell is that?
I meant every word I said when I said that I love you. I meant that I love you forever.
He's another one. His voice.
Love you forever. But overall, when you put the whole song together, it's a good song.
Yeah, it's a good song.
It's a good one. Wow, you're getting stumped today. I'm picking easy songs, but the lines are tough. The parts are pretty tough.
Am I 2 for 4?
You got the Flyaway.
I got the next one.
Living on a Prayer.
Right.
No REO, no Stones, no Sultans.
No, I got the Stones, didn't I?
Oh, yeah, but after a couple more extra little hints. So we got like 3-4 more left. All right.
Okay.
Here we go. This one, we're
REO
going to start
open.
off with drums again. So for our
All right.
drummer, Frank, here we go. Drummers again. Ready?
REO open for. Okay, I'll read that in a second. It almost sounds like Liberty DeVito.
It does sound like Liberty.
But it's not, right?
No. Little bass.
I know it. Oh, this is as soon as I heard that, that's hold on. TP.
Who would have thought that you'd fall for his life?
TP is definitely missed.
Yeah.
But I tell you, I like Mike Campbell, Tom Petty's guitar player. I like his band. Did you hear that new song?
No.
Oh, it's good. Yeah, they got a new
No.
song out. They got an album coming next month.
Roger went to see him at I don't know if it was the Paramount or one of the clubs, local ones, or in the city of Brooklyn or something. It was really good.
Yeah, they're a good band.
Yeah.
Steve Ferroni is their permanent drummer
That's right,
now.
that's right.
Yeah.
But Stan did show up.
Stan
on
did
some
play
shows.
with them.
That
a
would have
little
been good to see. That
Yeah.
would have been good to see.
Yeah, see, Frank knew that too. He got Tom Petty.
I got it.
REO opened for Kiss and said Kiss were animals when they toured together.
Get it? Get
From
it?
their
Get
last
it, animals?
From their last time I saw Rush, I was on my way to the bathroom this morning. Oh my goodness.
All right, I got
that would. So that didn't count, right? As me getting it?
I don't know. Does it?
No. No, I heard.
If you get it from one stem, then I think you're a genius. But it's
right.
tough. Some of those are tough. I mean,
I
like
gotta,
this one.
I got to do these so I can get you.
Here we go. This just says rhythm, which probably means bass.
Is that Paradox with a Dashboard Light?
Very good. Now, who plays this keyboard?
The keyboard is Roy from the E Street Band.
Exactly.
And guitar is Todd Rundgren.
That's pretty good. Honky Tonk.
Roy is fantastic.
Me that night.
And then isn't Max Weinberg the drummer or no?
Yes.
Yeah.
So if we do if we do the drums,
oh, that's cool.
And keyboards, the Z Street Band.
Yeah.
Some of these songs sound really good as instrumentals.
Yeah.
They really do. That was a good one.
Worst concert we ever saw?
Oh, the Meatloaf at Beacon Theater?
Yep.
Was it the worst?
It was definitely the worst for me.
You know what? I don't remember that show that much. I just
Really?
remember Wasn't Roy with us?
Yes.
Did Roy went, or was it three of us?
No, it was four of us.
I just remember being a taping, and they were redoing songs over again, and then he came out. I don't remember much
He
from that
kept
show.
leaving so they could redo his hair and makeup.
Yeah.
And he was forgetting words
Did
of songs.
didn't it end early, or didn't they not do the whole thing?
They didn't play Paradise but a Dashboard Light because I think they played like 8
Was it
songs
the
the
new
whole night.
songs, or just I don't remember one song. I don't remember anything about.
He had a new album coming out, so they were focusing on that. And this was a special taping to show on TV to promote this album.
Was it the Bat Out of Hell 2, or was it something totally different?
No, it was something totally different.
Oh wow!
And it was after Bat Out of Hell 2. It was after, like an album or two later.
Okay.
And he just kept he would play. They played 1 or 2 songs. They had to redo them or restart them because he was forgetting the words. But then he would leave because they had to redo his makeup and hair. I mean, this went on all night long. The place was booing like crazy. Finally, he comes out they left for an encore. He comes out by himself. He goes, "I'm really sorry, but it's too late now. We can't do Paradise
We
for
were
a Dash
close
Lane."
when I remember.
You were
We
close.
were-
My ex-wife and I,
okay.
my first wife and I, were sitting in the. We had floor seats, but.
Yeah.
I don't know why or how, but you guys were.
How did we get tickets? Did I get tickets for that, or how did we get
that's
them?
all I wanted to talk about before. Yeah, you probably got them. You had the Ticketmaster at your store at the time.
I don't know if they were sold through Ticketmaster or we got them through like connection. or something.
You had
I don't
connections.
remember.
But you mentioned backstage passes before.
Oh yeah.
Come on, it's 30 years later. No, you can't get in trouble now. Tell us how you used to make fake passes. And they worked.
Yes. So way back when, it was much easier to get into these concerts. So a lot of times, especially with Stevie Nicks, Fleetwood Mac, we would basically someone would post somewhere on Facebook, MySpace, whatever the heck it was, like a picture of a backstage pass.
Yeah, but we're going back before the internet, though.
But we used to. I remember getting like the material and like having our friend print them out, and basically even tickets. Like I had like Ticketmaster stock,
right?
So I could even take tickets from the Ticketmaster, and he would print them on a printer, and they would look exactly like the Ticketmaster.
Oh, I don't remember
and we used
that.
to get like floor seats in for tickets that didn't exist. Like someone is already in those seats,
right?
Because they weren't electronically scanning them at that time. Now
Right.
you scan it. Oh, this person checked in already.
Right.
Back then it was just like, oh, here's the ticket. Rip it. Goodbye.
Rip it. What? So once you're in, you would just go find
Then
another seat.
Just go anywhere. Yeah.
But
again, the passes were good. That was more with Fleetwood Mac, Stevie Nicks, never with really Bruce or anything like that.
I remember you did it with TP too. I remember. But this was before. This was the '90s. This was before the internet.
No, internet. I remember my first computer I got was in like '92, and there were like these AOL chat rooms and all that stuff.
You were going on the internet?
'92, '94.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah.
you're a genius.
'94.
You're a mad scientist.
Yeah, right.
Wow. So things like MySpace were around at that time.
I don't know if they were '94. No, that was later. I think that was maybe. I don't know, 2000 maybe, 2002.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm going before that. You guys were doing that.
But yeah, we used to definitely do the tickets, and the passes were the best because Stevie Nicks, we had one pass and we'd just make different colors of them and print them out on however and put them up, slap them on, and just walk
Slap them on,
everywhere.
or you had the lanyard.
Everything the lanyard with the
right.
thing on it, the laminated
Right.
thing.
So, and again, there was no scanning, so all you do is just show them, and they
Except
were
one time in Philly or Connecticut, we got busted. Like they confiscated them. We couldn't use them anymore.
Oh,
They confiscated.
how did they know?
confiscated them. I think they just other people were there and like something didn't seem right, and they had someone like look at it and said, "No, this is no good. You're out." But yeah, we got busted once out of like 20 times.
And all they did was throw you out. They didn't arrest you or anything.
And it was after the show, so it didn't matter. It
it was after the show.
Yeah, it was like, so it didn't matter.
Wow, oh, that's funny.
Yeah, that was good times.
You have more?
Yeah, I got 2 more.
Okay.
All right, so here's drums again. Drums. Here we go.
It's not Kiss, is it?
No.
It almost sounds like what is it? Loud, I Like It Loud, or whatever that song is.
Good drum sound, though. I'll tell you that. I know this is one of your favorite bands.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. I could put in guitar or bass. Guitar would probably give it away instantly.
One of my favorite bands. All right, yeah, give me the bass.
Just bass?
Yeah.
I'll give you just bass.
All right.
Oh. Wrong one.
Yeah, they hit the
I
wrong
don't know if
one.
you would have got it. Well, let's say I give you.
Yeah, I would have gotten it from hearing that bass.
You got it from this?
Yeah, the bass definitely gives it away.
Was it Vernon Reed?
Vernon Reed, the guitar player.
Eyes when a mirror speaks, the reflection lies. You won't have to follow me. Only you can set me free.
Oh, love that
you love
song.
that band. I remember you.
I do
loving
love that
them,
band.
Loving them.
I don't. I don't know if I have like all their album stuff, but yeah, man, I used to love
they
those
were
guys.
big when that came out. That was I remember selling those like crazy.
Last August, I saw them in concert for the first time.
Oh, really?
And they played. I'm telling you, it was at the Paramount. When they played that song,
Madness?
that place was a madhouse, and they nailed it. It was exciting. It was wild. The place went nuts.
Wow!
I haven't seen something like that in years.
Wow!
Yeah, that was
That's
great.
cool.
Frank C had to learn that song. Yeah, he got it before I did.
Oh,
I
really?
think he got it from the drums, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, what a great song. That's one of those songs you never get tired of.
Yeah, that's a good. Especially when you haven't heard it in a while.
Yes.
That's like it is a rocking song. It's good. Very good.
I saw that. They opened, and then Extreme was the headliner. That was a good show.
Extreme.
Did you hear Extreme's last album? It's called 6.
You told me about it. I
thought
think I
it's
listened to a track or
great.
two. It sounded good, but I didn't really
it's
deep listen to
so
it.
good.
I have been listening, like you said, though, that Lenny Kravitz album is good.
It
It's
is good.
Very good.
Yep.
He's great.
Yep, absolutely.
All right, the last one we have here is
Last
bass. We're going to start with some bass.
Got it. Goodness.
You need some drums? You need some drums.
Did you almost screw up again?
No, that's a bleed through.
Oh, that's a bleed. Oh, hang on. Ba-bum, ba-bum, big shot. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Last night, whoa. And they were all impressed.
Oh, I heard that. Whoa,
What is that?
Here he goes. This is really good. Here he goes.
And they were all impressed with your horse and dress and the people that you knew and loved. And the story of your latest
That was great.
success who kept them so entertained.
This is Mick Jagger impersonation right there.
I think,
I
yeah,
think it
that
is.
does sound like what
Definitely
he's going for. David Brown plays on that, uncredited. David Brown.
Oh, that's right. That was one of the songs.
He was
that
not in the band
yeah.
yet for that album. Yeah, but he played on it. or so he says.
I did listen to the Liberty DeVito book in its entirety.
Oh, did you? In its entirety?
In its full entirety. Some good stories in there. Very good.
Do you ever see those? Is it Drumeo? Is that what it's called? Where they interview these famous drummers. They talk about certain parts, certain songs they played, but then they play them a song that they have never heard and tell them, like they'll play it for them. They listen to it, then they play it again, and then they play it a third time, and he's got a drum to it.
No! I never heard that. No.
I can't remember what the band was, but it was like a more recent, almost like a 9 Inch Nails type thing that they played for Liberty, and he did a nice job with it.
There's something I saw someone sent me on YouTube, which was really cool. They had a musician, professional musician, that they asked him a bunch of artists if they ever heard them. They never heard of this particular artist, which was Huey Lewis. And they play them.
Somebody never heard of Huey Lewis? I guess he's a younger guy?
Newer, yeah.
Oh, okay.
So what happened was they play the song without the keyboards. And they have to listen to it, and they have to come up with the part, like, what's the keyboards in this song? Oh. And then they did it, but it was, like, not even close. Like, it's not even, like, they're doing these, like these little keyboard sprinkle things.
Oh, wow.
But it was pretty interesting. It's pretty cool to hear, like, someone who never doesn't know the song, we take for granted. Oh, we just know.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Liberty, too. He didn't never heard the song before, and then but on the third listen, he had to actually play to it.
Very, very cool.
That's wild. You know, I bet Huey Lewis hasn't heard his name either.
I wonder why.
Fremder, Stevie Nicks is hot. Not only was she an innovator in the musical industry, but as well as the reason for my stiff sock drawer. Okay.
Want a voicemail from Todd from about 20 years ago?
Sure. Frank sees. Oh, yes, it says it is Drumeo. Okay, cool.
Day 3, Sunday. Todd didn't work today. I think she's going to call in sick tomorrow on day 4. As of now, he has 101.2 temperature. Had to call his shooting early. Had to come home. Felt too sick. As of now, calling in sick tomorrow.
Sorry, Andy. Yeah, 9 Inch Nails, I guess, is not recent. Sorry.
What's that?
Because I said like a 9 Inch Nail. I didn't say 9 Inch Nails was recent. Well, it's more recent than Liberty DeVito. What I said was the song was a 9 Inch Nails type song, I said. And, yeah, they're definitely more recent than Liberty DeVito. But I was just saying the song was like a 9 Inch Nails type song that Liberty never heard.
Oh, okay.
Andy. I'll fucking smack you.
Oh.
So Frank C. is familiar with this Drumeo thing. Mike Portnoy had to learn a Tool song. It was amazing. Nick Collins had to learn a Slipknot song. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I got to look for that. I like Nick Collins.
Phil's son?
Phil's son,
yeah.
He's the one who played on the last Genesis tour.
Didn't, what's his name, Max Weinberg's son play with Slipknot? Or they play, who did he play with? They play with, he plays with someone now. Like he's a member of that band. I forgot who. Yeah.
Well, you got Roger Taylor from Queen. His son plays with The Darkness.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That was good. That was fun.
That was good, yeah.
Well done, pal.
Thank you.
Nice
Bringing
job.
the entertainment.
All right, and with that, it is time for a little Tuesday trivia.
Oh, really?
You, my friend.
Now I'm on a hot seat?
Yes. Since you are playing Tuesday trivia, you have already earned, doesn't even matter how many you get right or wrong, you have earned, if you'd like to take your cute little missus out this weekend, I can get you into almost all of the shows on a governor stage.
Oh, wow. Thank
so
you.
if you and Sarah would like to go to a show, you let me know. I'll get you on the list.
I'll let you know. Thank you.
All because you played. And then that's the thing. When you get there, you have to tell them. I won these
from
on the Knock 'em Dead Comedy Show. I love Gov's Comedy Club podcast.
Exactly.
Yes, you have to tell them that because they don't.
And no internet cheating, right?
And what?
No internet cheating right now.
No,
Computer
of course
closed.
not. Only Andy Pajanos does the internet cheating.
Okay.
Frank, it's okay. Frank had to correct himself. It was not a Slipknot song that Nick Collins had to do. It was an Avenged Sevenfold. It's okay. It's okay, Frank. We forgive you. Frank, put it in the comments. Where are you playing? What was it, Port Washington in another couple of weeks? Throw that in the comments. Promote your gig. All right, time for Tuesday Trivia. The way this works, I'm going to ask some random trivia questions. You guys are going to answer the questions in the comment thread. Before I go any further, if you're watching on Facebook, we do appreciate you watching no matter where you're watching it. But if you're on Facebook and you'd like to play Tuesday Trivia, switch over to YouTube because that is where we monitor the comments, which is where we see your answers. So, yeah, I'm going to ask some random trivia questions. You guys are going to answer them in the comment thread. Rob's going to answer them as well. I do not give the answers at first. I ask all the questions. Then I go back, ask the questions again. I go over everybody's answers. Then I tell you the correct answer.
Wait, am I writing these down or just shouting them out?
You're shouting them out. I am going to write it
Live
down.
as you say them.
Yes. And
Okay.
I don't tell you if it's right or wrong until
Gotcha.
after we're done.
Okay.
There's Vicky. I'm going to see Stevie Nicks next month. Very nice. I've seen her a bunch. You've seen her.
I've seen her so many times.
I had a guy in here yesterday who has seen Kiss 139 times. Who have you seen the most, and how many times has it been? Probably Bruce.
Springsteen.
How many times?
A lot, but it's in the 40s, mid 40s.
That's
I'd say.
it?
Yeah, mid 40s.
You once saw Bruce like
12 times in 1 month.
Yeah, and you're only up.
Yeah.
So that was only almost half right there.
A lot of it, yeah.
Wow.
I mean, from 84 to 2000 is really where I saw him a lot, and then from 2000 till now, one every so often. Not like every night.
I thought for sure it was going to be over 100.
That's like Roger. Roger's like definitely over 100 plus. Yeah.
Holy moly. I'm shocked. I'm shocked and stunned. June 29th. Go see Seconds Out at Sunset Park, Port Washington. 3 p.m. show. If it rains, the show will be inside the library. All right. What day of the week is that? That's a Saturday. June 29th at 3 p.m. Oh, it's going to be hot.
Hell yeah.
I might go, though, because I like those guys, and I love Genesis music.
What years did they cover?
They focus on the 70s, but they covered the whole. The only thing they don't cover ever is Genesis' last album when they had some other guy after Phil Collins
Paul
left.
Carrick?
If it was Paul Carrick,
was it him or no? Mike Mechanics. That was Mike.
That was Mike and
Mike
Mechanics.
Mechanics,
Yeah. No, it was some unknown name.
Yeah, I do remember.
Ray Wilson was his name. He's still out there today performing Genesis music.
Not the same Wilson from the Fabulous Thunderbirds.
From
Wasn't there a Wilson from the Fabulous Thunderbirds?
Oh yeah,
lead singer?
Kim Wilson.
Kim
Yeah.
Wilson.
Or Ann and Nancy from Heart.
Yeah, a lot of Wilsons. Wilson Pickett.
Brian Wilson.
Yeah. Wow. Don't stop.
Journey.
Believe it. Go. Now. All right, stop. In the name of love. Go.
All right. Oh, my goodness. So there you go. So I'm going to answer all the questions. I'm going to ask all the questions. You guys are going to answer them in the threads. And, you could win. You could win an opportunity to see this weekend Drew Frazier, the men of General Hospital, Jeff Dale, Greg Radin, Ron Nobles, Sasha Serbluch, Eric Casson, Mike Keegan, Carla Okerson, Sean Brown, Alvin Kwai, Joe Curry, Moody McCarthy, or Joey Vega. Just some of the comedians you'll see on the government stage this weekend. All right, go to govs.com. Here we go. Question number 1. Wilson, the volleyball, Frank says. Wilson. All right. Name the only continent with no active volcanoes. And you should know this one.
Africa.
Africa. Second question. What is the hottest temperature ever recorded on Earth?
Oh, my God. I thought we were doing music questions here. Let's see. This actually, I think I know. I think it's about 125.
Third question. You might know this one because there is a very slight Beatle connection to this one.
Okay.
Mae West was how old when she starred in the movie Sextet? Are you not familiar with this movie?
I know who it is, but I don't. Yeah, I'm not familiar.
Ringo's in the movie.
Okay.
Keith Moon is in it too.
Yeah.
How old was she when she made this movie? This movie was hard to watch, man. She's talking about she says right out, talking about she wants to
73.
She wants guys to she actually says,
really?
Come fuck me and stuff. Oh, it was hard to watch. That was kind of gross. All right, here's one you'll know. What was the name of the Commodore 64's operating system? Oh, I thought
the
for
Commodore 64?
Yeah, the operating system. What was it called? I thought for sure you would know this.
Oh, man, zero. Zilch.
Wow. I thought for sure. Oh, damn it. True or false? Identical twins have identical fingerprints. True or false?
False. It's got to be false.
All right,
But it sounds like it might be true because it's a weird question, but go ahead.
You know when like there's anniversaries, like certain years, like it was like silver. And,
yeah.
So, the third wedding anniversary is what?
Paper.
How many years you been married now? 12?
We'll be 12 this year.
No.
Well,
yeah,
yeah.
That's what I said.
Good. Well, this year, not.
Well,
now.
right. Well, it's only what, like a little over a month. It's July, right?
July.
Yeah. Where am I? Number 8. Wait a minute. Hang on. What did I do here?
All right.
I screwed up somehow. What did I do here? Hang on. Bear with me a second. I screwed something up. Oh, I see what I did. Okay, hang on. Sorry. Okay. Sorry about that. Next question. Julia Elizabeth Wells is better known as who? Julia Elizabeth Wells is better known as who?
True. I don't know.
That's funny.
Exactly. Who? Who is she?
Well, it's true. She is known as somebody else. So that's true. You want to take a stab at that or no?
I have no idea.
Okay. Next question. Name the 3 singers in the classic lineup of Three Dog Night.
Chuck Negron, I think his name is. That's all I know.
Okay. Okay. Question number 9. Give me the definition of the word sagacious. Sagacious. Sagacious.
Sagatos Parkway?
Yeah, Sagatos Parkway. S-A-G-A-C-I-O-U-S. Sagacious? It's an adjective. It's an adjective. Sagacious.
Damn.
You could say this about me. Sagacious.
To bring comedy to oneself.
Hi. I'm the only one I make laugh.
Oh man, these are tough ones.
Yeah, I'm very surprised. I thought
I didn't know I had to study for my SATs on this show.
Last question. What were the first dildos made of? Oh, I'm sorry. This is a multiple choice.
Oh.
The first dildos were made of what? Plastic, stone, rubber, or titanium?
What was the second one?
The choices are plastic, stone, rubber, titanium.
Stone.
Stone. All right.
How many more questions you got here?
That was the last one.
Oh my God.
And you
got one right.
You got one right. Which one do you think it was?
The Three Dog Night one doesn't even count because it's.
Oh, I didn't even count
3.
that. No, I didn't even count that. All right, let me see. Go back
The Mae West one.
to their answers. Let's see.
Anyone else out there get it? Julie Andrews, I see.
The Genesis Band, yeah, they covered 1970 to 1991. Okay. All right. What is the only continent with no active volcanoes? I thought for sure you would get this one.
England?
No.
Europe?
No. Anna Pagano says Antarctica. You said Africa. Vicky also says Africa. Oh, Frank C. got it correct.
What was it?
Australia.
Australia.
Australia. Little inside joke with me and Rob. Sorry. Yeah. What is the hottest temperature ever recorded on Earth? You said 125. Andy Pagano said 170. Fremder, the temperature between my wife and I last night. Ugh. Vicky's 139. Frank says 130. You guys are close, but nobody got it. Nobody nailed it exactly. In Furnace Creek Ranch, California, that's a fitting name, 134 degrees Fahrenheit.
Oh, it was 9 off. Not too
Yeah,
bad.
you were close. Mae West was how old when she starred in the movie Sextet? Ugh, this movie was gross. You said 73. Frank said 16. Andy Pagano said 75. Now Frank says 63. Vicky says 69. Fremda says 75 and 1/8. She was 73.
What'd I say?
Oh, sorry, you said 73. No, you're all wrong. She was 85.
Oh, wow. Way off.
Oh, that movie's hard to watch. What is the name of the Commodore 64's operating system? You're a big computer guy.
Yeah, but a Commodore.
You were on MySpace in 1992.
I was using Apple computers, not Commodore.
Yeah, but Commodore came first, didn't it?
Yeah, but I never had one.
Really? You didn't have one?
Never had one.
I thought for sure you would have had one.
No. The gaming system had the Commodore 64. You mean the gaming system or the actual, like, a computer, home computer? I don't think there was a home computer Commodore.
I think there was.
I don't remember.
But it says operating system.
What was it?
And, yeah, I got a few people here getting it right. Andy Pagano's got it right. Vicky got it right. I thought I saw others. No, okay. But, yeah, they got it right. DOS.
Oh,
the
okay.
Commodore DOS.
Oh, DOS.
DOS.
System. Oh, yeah,
right.
right.
See, I knew you knew it.
Stupid, yeah.
Stupid.
We'll call it DOS.
True or false? I'm sorry. You got 2 right.
Oh, great.
True or false? Identical twins have identical fingerprints. Yes, everybody got that correct. That's false. Dirty keyboard or anal? I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, all right. Hang on. Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why you said dirty keyboard. But, all right, so the next question, I read Andy Pajanos' answer too early. Traditionally, the third wedding anniversary is what? You said paper. Andy Pajanos said anal. Vicky Remical Grimm says wood. Fremda said that's the one I regret. Mary says leather. Frank says leather. You guys are correct. It's not paper. You said paper. Yeah, Frank and Mary got it right. It's leather, which can be kind of kinky, too. Julia Elizabeth Wells is better known as who? You said true. And Fremder says, yes, my hill is alive. Yep. Frank says he has no idea. Vicky and Andy Plajanos got it right. It's Julie Andrews. Oh, and Mary got it right, too. Okay. Name the 3 singers of the classic lineup Three Dog Night. Andy Pagano said Huey, Dewey, and Louie. Mo, Larry, Curly, says Fremder. You got 1 out of the 3. Chuck Negron is, he was, I think, like the main guy.
Yeah.
Danny Hutton, which I believe he's the one that's still alive. Actually, is Chuck Negron still alive?
I'm
not sure.
Yeah.
And Corey Wells. So Danny Hutton, Corey Wells, and Chuck Negron. Negron. Definition of the word sagacious. It's an adjective. Rob said providing comedy to oneself.
That's close, right?
Sure. Maybe. Actually, maybe. That's right, because the clue I gave was that you could say it about me. So Frank says smart. Andy Pagano says quick and smart. Vicky says quick-witted. That's exactly it. Well, it's not necessarily quick, but someone who is wise and always uses great judgment.
Sounds like you.
Exactly. I'm very wise, and I use great judgment. There you go. All right, question number 10. The first dildos were made of what? Plastic, stone, rubber, titanium. Plagiano says whalebone. You said stone. Frank said stone. Now Andy Pagano says stone. Going back 2,000 plus years. I do believe that's correct as well. Vicky says stone. Being a whale. What? Being a whale. What? Being a whale, being gay, and shush at the same time. I have no idea what he just said. Mary says stone. Andrew's friend says sandpaper. Ooh. Oh, Frank's got to leave. Okay. Thanks for the plug. You're welcome, pal. I was way off on May West. Plagianos, Commodore was a home computer. You could play games on it also. We had the original and the C64. Frank said he had no idea to the DOS question, but he got Julie Andrews. Okay, now he's going. Great show. Thanks, Frank. Okay, that's one you got right as well. Stone.
Okay, good.
The first dildos were made of stone.
Not bad.
You know your dildos. Okay. All right, so we got a little over 5 minutes. What else we got?
Oh, what else we got? Could whip up another stem. I could.
Could you? Oh, you could do it that quickly?
I could find another one.
Yeah, we got 5 minutes. Let's do it. I enjoy it.
You want to go for a?
Or should I test you on some?
Oh, the Beatles.
Beatles Trivial Pursuit.
Yeah, we did that last time.
Yeah,
remember?
I think we did. I didn't.
It was like weird. There were very technicalities in those questions.
Oh, some of the questions are like they should call this like the Super Nerd Edition or something. I mean, you guys think I sound like a nerd with this stuff. You should see some of these Beatle freaks out there. Am I correct, sir?
You are 100% correct.
Thank you.
There's so many. I don't know where to choose from. All right, here's one. I'm gonna just kill some time while I create this because this has been created.
While Rob is working, don't forget to go to govs.com, make your reservations to some great comedy shows. I read off the list a minute ago. Mike Keegan, Eric Casson, Carla Okeson, Sean Brown, Drew Frazier, Joe Curry, Moody McCarthy, Joey Vega. The Men of General Hospital will be here. I believe that's Sunday they're doing that. Lots of good stuff. Go to govs.com. Don't forget, September 27th, you can see Knock'em Dead Comedy at the Brokerage performing a murder mystery show. The very next night, you can see Knock'em Dead Comedy again down here in the Giggle Room performing a night of trivia. We got our Triple X Trivia show going on that night. There's going to be prizes. It's going to be a lot of fun. And then December 21st, we'll be at McGuire's performing a murder mystery show. So lots of stuff going on. Go to knockemdeadcomedy.com to find our full schedule and what we got going on and information on how you can hire us for your fundraiser, your corporate event, your private event, or just your place that wants to sell tickets and bring us in to entertain. We can do that. Murder mysteries, game shows, comedy shows, custom shows to tailor your needs, whatever you need. knockemdeadcomedy.com.
Okay, I got one for you. I don't know what it sounds like because usually I preview these before I play them, but we're just going in live. Here we go. Bass. I guess that's a good one. Ooh, this is a good one. You might need some drums though.
Well, before you bring the drums in. Oh, all right. I was wrong. I was going to say Yankee Rose by David Lee Roth, but I got it.
I can hear that a little bit. The guitar's going to give this away. Wait, nothing yet? Oh,
yeah,
you gotta
this
get
is
from
yeah. Doctor, give me the news. I got a bad case of loving you. No pill gonna cure my ill. I got a bad case of love. One of the most underrated singers of all time.
He's very good. He was
Robert
good,
Palmer.
yeah.
You don't hear a peep about that guy since he died. He's been dead over 20 years already.
Really?
If I'm not mistaken, I believe it was 2003.
Yeah.
And I've never met another Robert Palmer fan. I have a bunch of his albums.
I mean, I know his hits. I don't know like deep stuff.
Yeah, people that would like really
good,
like him. I don't know anybody that likes Robert Palmer as much as I do.
Oh my God.
Oh, what a great singer he was, and he had some good stuff.
The Power Station stuff. I'd love that album. That
Me
album
too.
was good.
And then they put out a second one, and nobody cared.
Yeah.
Nobody cared because it was like 10 years later. I was supposed to see them. They were going to play Westbury Music Fair, but nobody cared. So
they canceled it.
Yeah, they told. And that
and
that was the only time I ever bought tickets to see him.
Yeah, I never saw
him.
Palmer.
And now he's dead. Speaking of music, I heard P. Diddy's favorite music chord is A minor. Did you see that video?
Yes, I did.
Oh, my goodness, Diddy. What are you doing? Stupid jerk. What a shame. All right. So that's it. Are we done?
Yeah, that's about it.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, pal.
Well, thank you. Thank you for having me again. It was fun.
Fun as always.
Always good.
Good to see you. Good to hang with you. This is Rob Notaro, ladies and gentlemen. One of my best friends for almost 40 years at this point. 1986.
Wow, we're gonna have to celebrate.
How should we celebrate? We'll go out dancing?
Yeah.
You know what I watched? Somebody posted on the that Billy Joel Retold Facebook page. Somebody posted, I don't know why, but they posted the news report from when Billy was doing that show at Nassau Coliseum.
Oh, okay.
And we were
And we
over
were
in
in
the
it?
parking
Yeah,
lot.
yeah, yeah.
And it's so funny. You see the reporters talking
we're
to the
dancing
camera.
around.
We're square dancing in the
Yep,
background.
yep.
And then they go back to the studio, and you see the anchors are laughing. And then one of them says, "Oh, looks like they're having a lot of fun back there." That was you.
good.
You turned to me like,
Yeah.
"We got to do
We
something
gotta do
stupid."
something. They're live. We got.
You actually said though, "We got to do something stupid."
And we made it. We're stars.
We're square dancing in the background. Good stuff.
That's
all right, so yeah, it's time for us to go. What did I not mention? Oh, you know what I didn't mention? Nikki Glazer, ladies and gentlemen. Nikki Glazer, comedian and actress. Nikki Glazer is back in her second hour-long HBO special. Nikki Glazer, Someday You'll Die, currently streaming on Max. So go check that out. Nikki Glazer's people actually contacted me.
Really?
Directly, which shocked me.
wow.
They're like, can you help promote this show for us? We'll send you autographed posters to give away on your show. I'm like, okay. Nice. I said, but I'd really like an interview with Nikki Glazer. They wrote back, okay, we'll mail you the posters. I gave them governor's address, and they said we'll talk to Nikki, see what we can do.
Oh,
and of course, I have not received the
How long
posters.
was that?
This was probably 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, but it's still late.
Yeah. So I
mail's slow.
So I kind of was like thinking, all right, I'm writing this off. I haven't heard back. Sure enough, I heard back last week. Have you been pushing the show? So I actually sent them a link to one of the shows. I can see if you scroll to the very end, you'll see me doing it. I go, any luck on the interview? And they're like, they said we're looking into it. So I wrote back. I said, look, even if we get Nikki Glazer saying, hi, I'm Nikki Glazer, you're watching the Knock 'em Dead Comedy Show on Gov's Comedy Club podcast. I said, I'll take that. And, yeah, still haven't heard back. But go watch the special anyway. She's hot and she's funny. So, all right, people wonder if he's guilty. Did he do it? Oh, goodness. Mary, have a great rest of the day. Same to you, Mary. Enjoy England over there. And all you guys enjoy the rest of your Tuesday. Let's see. It's Tuesday. Oh, Hershey and the Keegs is not on tonight. Apparently they had to take this. They were off last week. They had to take this week off, but apparently they didn't tell me. They decided this a few days ago and then just told me this morning after I advertised the show. So, yeah, they're not on tonight. So that's it. So I think that's it for the day. There's nothing else. But, of course, you got coffee with the dog tomorrow at 9 a.m., and then we're back here tomorrow. Me and Mike. Mike better show up. Mike Kaplan and I will be here tomorrow morning at 11. Thursday morning, Frank will be here, and we have Diane Fogarty and Dave Soul. I thought David Soul was dead. From Starsky and Hutch.
Yeah.
No, this is David Saul. David Soul.
Better call
Saul. Well, I did. I called him, and he's coming in Thursday. All right, everybody.